Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Movies in the Mancave. We got a top 5 list.
Woohoo! It's been a while.
It has been a while since we did top 5.
Yeah.
I figured we could jump back into it, and with maybe my favorite actor.
Yeah.
Less of an actor, more of a god, I'm even going to say.
Yes.
We have our top 5 Bill Murray movies.
Bill effing Murray.
Holy smokes. So, where to begin?
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of tough. My number 5, I was kind of beating myself up over it all day today, and so I think I'm going to kind of call it a tie.
Oh, I see.
I have to. I have Caddyshack, which I've seen just a couple of times. I seriously haven't seen it as much as it deserves. And Bill Murray in Zombieland. Just that role alone in there, for me, deserves to be on there.
I didn't put it on my list, but it certainly, I mean, obviously it's not a Bill Murray movie. He's only in it for, what, 5?
But the
7 minutes.
time that he's in it was just
best cameo ever.
yes,
no question.
yes. And that's why it had to be put up there.
Okay,
so I figured number 5 was good.
let's discuss Caddyshack, because
Caddyshack.
that's my number 5 as well. We got that in the
sweet.
same spot.
Excellent.
Personally,
Yes.
I think that's a testament to how many great movies Bill Murray has that Caddyshack is number 5.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Just hilarious. Bill Murray's character is just dumb.
That's the best way to put it. You know, I'm not a golf fan, so I wouldn't normally like a golf movie, but Caddyshack is phenomenal. And while he doesn't have the major role in it, he steals the movie
he's the
with
character,
every scene that he's in.
He's the character that you talk about when you leave it.
Yeah, and he's the one that you
quotes
quote, you know.
Yeah.
Gunga Galunga.
Yeah, Gunga Galunga. And, yeah.
It's in the hole.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's in
You
the
know, it's just... It left a lasting impression. You can see him walking around with those boots. You can see him with his little C4 squirrels.
He's going down the flower bed.
Oh, yeah.
A Cinderella story.
Who doesn't say that,
Yeah.
all the time? That probably
Exactly.
gets said at least every round of golf somebody's out there.
Yeah.
At least every time I'm hitting flowers with a golf club, I say it. So,
Yes.
good number 5.
Yeah, thank you.
I agree.
My number 4, I guess I wasn't ready for you. Number 4 is a movie that my wife made me watch. I hadn't seen it until then. Is What About Bob?
Interesting. Also my number 4.
For real?
Let's discuss it together.
Oh man. Again, Bill Murray playing a really dumb guy.
He's not necessarily dumb,
right,
just
he's spaced.
manic. He's got phobias galore.
Yes.
That's the best way.
And is Richard Dreyfuss?
Yeah, Richard Dreyfuss.
A psychiatrist, and basically Bill Murray is just too much to handle for him, and Richard Dreyfuss is going out of town, and Bill Murray ends up tagging along, and just dumb.
It's fantastic.
It's amazing.
And again, he steals every scene that he's in. You pull quotes for anytime I'm in a boat. My wife and I both. I'm sailing. I sail. I'm a sailor.
I say.
Even though he's tied to the mast the whole time.
Oh man, yeah.
I don't know how to describe it. It's
really hard.
It's a really different movie. Everybody loves him except for his psychiatrist,
Right.
who wants to kill him and in fact tries to kill him.
yeah, it just follows.
But
Richard
Bill
Dreyfuss
Murray
loses
just
his
thinks
mind.
it's all part of his therapy sessions. All of these, yeah,
Yeah, that's
wonderful.
A good movie.
Yep.
That's a good movie.
Good number 4. Well, let's keep it rolling. What's your
Okay,
number 3?
Number 3, I have Scrooged.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
It's a twist on the
A Christmas Carol.
Christmas Carol. Wow.
Yeah.
I was Ebenezer Scrooge is all I can go with. It's got a cast of, the people that you know from the 80s movies.
A lot of big ones.
And I can't think of their
Yeah.
names. You got
the people you recognize.
the mousy girl
Yeah.
and the weird
You got
dude.
Bobcat Goldthwait, though. You know.
Yes,
So-
Bobcat is awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't do it. But just really well done story of it. It's got the Bill Murray humor, kind of like, adult humor in it and stuff like that.
It's very adult.
Right,
Very
right.
adult.
But even like the ghosts, the ghosts of Christmas past, present, future, like those are all super well done and they're cool. And just really good job telling the story, I thought. And then it's Bill Murray. So it's
There's
hilarious.
been 95 different versions of A Christmas Carol out there. And this is the one I think that does take it to that adult realm and does it perfectly.
Yep.
Bill Murray plays a perfect Scrooge. You know?
Oh yeah, just a jerk that doesn't care about anyone but himself.
Exactly. In real life, I'm pretty sure Bill Murray is one of the nicest guys in Hollywood.
Yeah.
But he plays the dick role perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So very
yeah,
good. And a lot of cool effects in that one.
Yeah.
And that's not all CGI because it's back in the 80s. You know, they had a lot of cool.
There's that guy, the death one.
Where he opens up his robe and it's skulls and screaming and that's pretty cool.
It's all really well done.
Good choice. Good choice.
Okay.
It's one of my honorable mentions.
Okay.
I was going to say.
I had an honorable mention as well.
Yeah.
So.
My number 3 movie is Stripes.
Okay.
It is Bill Murray and Harold Ramis, who when they're together, obviously it's magic.
Yes.
They enlist in the army, and they're pretty much the worst army recruits in the worst army outfit in all of the army. And pretty much shows how much fun that can be. It's got John Candy in it. But I think it's just one of Bill Murray's iconic roles where he plays the sarcastic, lovable guy, you know?
Right.
You know, I suppose if you were around him, you probably wouldn't like him, but watching him, he's so likable and you want him to succeed. And he ends up going on this mission accidentally and dominating Czechoslovakia.
Nice.
So
that I have to say I have not seen.
You have not seen Stripes? I have not
seen Stripes. I was looking through because, like you said, there's so many good ones. I hopped on IMDb. I was like, this has to help me figure this out. And I was like, wow, I have not seen Stripes.
Ooh.
And, I mean, there's a handful that I haven't seen, and I have to. So.
Yeah, the one that I haven't seen and that I saw is Quick Change, where he's the clown playing the robber. He's robbing a bank dressed up like a clown. I haven't seen that one yet, so that's on my list to see. But other than that, I think I've seen most of them.
Yeah, excellent. Number 2?
Number 2.
Number 2 I have as Groundhog Day.
I also have Groundhog Day in number 2.
You want to talk about it first?
What is it? It's almost ashamed to say it. I watch it every year on February 2nd.
It's seriously,
you watch like a Christmas movies at Christmas. You watch the Halloween movies.
I watch Groundhog
There's
Day.
only one Groundhog Day movie, and that is the one that I watch every February 2nd.
Well done.
And the thing about it is, it's the same scenes 40 times in the movie that I'm watching every year. So I've seen each 40 scenes 40 times on top of it. But you would think that a movie that you relive the same day over and over again would be really boring. It's like, well, I've already seen this. I've already seen this. I've already seen this 10 times. But he changes it every time. And
just to see what he's going to do next.
Hilarious results. And it's going to sound dumb. A movie that makes you think, like, what if I was in that situation? What would I do?
Exactly.
You know?
What would you do different every single day? Like, if you kept doing it, it's like, what the hell? It's just really well done. The songs at the little, the little Dutch Fest or whatever it is, like...
Oh, the polka?
Yeah, the polka. You get stuck in your head. And like, I've Got You, Babe.
Oh, man. What a perfect song to wake up to every day.
Every single day. Personally, my favorite scene in that movie is the morning that he wakes up and he just like straight open mouth kisses that old lady at the bed and breakfast.
Bed and breakfast.
And it just kills me because she's just like, and he knows that nothing's gonna happen. He's gonna wake up and relive the day. So. And
again, he starts as that sarcastic character that's kind of a, not a nice guy, and then he kind of transforms into this lovable guy.
He plays a lot of that role, doesn't he?
He does, but he does it well.
I'm guessing we have the same number 1.
We probably do, but my number 1 and 2 were close. Did you have a hard time with number 1 and number 2?
I had a hard time with the entire list.
These ones were the hardest for me. Number 1, Ghostbusters.
Yes, Ghostbusters. Mainly just, we grew up watching that. And
time after time after time.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, you could watch that every single day. For me growing up, it's no secret, I'm a Top Gun fan. It was Top Gun or Ghostbusters.
For me, it's just Ghostbusters.
That's like what you would watch that every single day. That's what you would play, like, with your brother, your friends. Like, oh, we're going to play Ghostbusters, Just really excellent ghost movie. I don't even know what to say about it because it's like it should be. Obvious.
Everybody knows.
It should be obvious that it's amazing.
Another movie that's got 100,000 quotes out of it.
Oh yeah. The flowers are still standing. I don't know how many times you walk by a piano and just hit the tune. Drives them nuts.
Slimer is introduced, obviously, and every kid knows Slimer.
Mm-hmm.
He was on my Kool-Aid boxes for years when I was a kid, you know?
Yeah,
it's just
green.
a huge fixture and everything. And like I said, real close with Groundhog Day and Ghostbusters. Probably a theme song put it over the top for me.
Yeah,
I mean, there's no Groundhog Day theme song except maybe the polka.
Yeah.
But
it's hard to say. Like
everything I want to say about
good.
the Bill Murray movies is exactly the same. He delivers his lines with such perfect timing and with such sarcasm that you just want to hang out with the guy.
Yeah, and so maybe what makes the movies higher on the list is maybe just like the story itself, maybe. Because he does basically play the same
character throughout a lot of the movies. It's true.
So then maybe we just enjoy Ghostbusters.
The fact that there was a ghost in it, yeah.
Yeah, interesting. I knew that we would have very similar lists.
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5.
Exact same spot is pretty remarkable.
Yeah.
My honorable mentions, I had Scrooged. I really wanted to put that on the list because I watch that almost every Christmas. The Man Who Knew Too Little, which I think is a very underappreciated movie.
And I haven't seen it.
That was one of those.
We're
watching The Stripes or The Man Who Knew Too Little as soon as we're done filming this, just so you know.
Okay.
And Life Aquatic is a very good one.
I have not seen that one either.
What is your Bill Murray history, man?
Sorry.
What are you doing?
My honorable mention was Get Smart.
Yes, he was in that one for even less than what he was in Zombieland.
He's in a tree.
Yes.
But
I wish he was in that movie more. I wish he'd been in that movie more.
I just loved his role in that. That was just so dumb.
That is our top 5 Bill Evan Murray list.
Evan Murray.
Man, I love that guy.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
All right. Let's move on. Let's talk about the
quote winners. We actually had 2
at the last minute.
So TJ Medrud out on Facebook, as well as Jake Weiser, hit us up. Jake didn't use Google, he used Bing. So whatever.
Any way you can find the answer is fine with me. Let's take a look.
5 feet, 2 feet, no feet.
Hey, laser lips! Your mama was a snowblower.
Robot Zing.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Burn.
That is from the movie Short Circuit. Short Circuit, we tied in robots because we did a Real Steel review last week.
Yep.
All right. Quote this week. And you don't want us exposing ourselves.
No, you do not.
Racy. If you know what that is from, what do they do, Jared?
Hit us up on Facebook.com/Movies in Mancave or on Twitter, Area Voices, or check out our YouTube channel, please.
All good stuff.
Very good.
Movies coming out this week. Unfortunately, none of them have Bill Murray in them, but what do we got?
Jack and Jill. I don't think you're looking forward to that one.
I wrote a review of it. Would you like to hear it?
Sure.
All right. Jack and Jill became a film to make Sandler some money. If you want to laugh, skip this crap. This movie ain't going to be funny. So, thank you. I was downloading the poster for it earlier. I'm like, well, I'm gonna write a poem because it needed it. That's my synopsis of what I think of Jack and Jill.
Oh, well, okay.
Do you think it looked good? I don't know.
I think it looks like a classic dumb Adam Sandler movie, and I'm just a big Adam Sandler
I think I would have been fine with it if he made it in 1993, 1994. I just think that as he grew up, some of his movies grew up. Like Grown Ups was a little bit better, a little bit more, you know.
Right.
I just from the previews, the how do you stand that woman's voice for an entire movie? Jack, we're twins.
Oh my God.
I don't want to watch that.
It's a review of the movie before it even comes out.
Yeah.
Gap Girls made me love Adam Sandler in drag. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Make that a quote for the paper. I don't care. So that's that. What else?
J. Edgar is coming out this week.
Looks kind of cool.
Yeah, it does. Directed by Clint Eastwood, who can direct the bejesus out of a movie, apparently.
It's got Leo DiCap as J. Edgar Hoover.
He's good in pretty much everything he's ever done.
Yeah, especially in like the straight up serious roles. Like
Just like his last, I feel like 7-8 years, every role he's picked was perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. He's had good movie choices lately.
Good agent with that guy.
Yes, and Immortals.
Immortals, yeah. The guy's name escapes me right now.
I have no idea who's in it. I know Mickey Rourke's in it, that's it.
It's the dude that's playing the new Superman, and it couldn't be a better role. Like, the dude looks awesome. Henry Cavill. There it is. That's his picture. Please put his picture right there.
I won't do that.
Okay. it's produced or directed by the same people that did 300.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like the very same style, but it looks really sweet. And like you said, Mickey Rourke's in there, plays the bad guy.
Good bad guy. Mickey Rourke's a good bad guy.
He looks so cool in that. Yeah.
This movie's coming out this week. I no longer need that. We'll tune in later in the week for a mini episode. We've getting those posted kind of lately, but that's all on me. Yeah. Daggers.
Sweet.
All right, but until next time. See, it's a Ghostbusters reference from Ghostbusters
awesome.
2. He had a psychic.
Good job.
He had a psychic show.
Yes.
That's what he did.